The Dance of the Wind. Lena stood on the edge of the cliff, looking out over the vast expanse of the valley below. The wind tugged at her hair, the cool breeze brushing against her skin. She had always loved this spot, this place of solitude where she could breathe, think, and escape the constant rush of life. But today, something was different. The wind felt sharper, more insistent, and yet strangely comforting. Lena had been struggling with the uncertainty of her future for some time now. Her life, once filled with clear goals and a sense of direction, now seemed like a tangled mess. Relationships had shifted, her career path felt like a maze with no way out, and the more she tried to control things, the more they seemed to slip from her grasp. She had tried to hold on to everything tightly, afraid of what would happen if she let go. But the tighter she clung, the more distant and restless her world became. As she stood there, feeling the pull of the wind, Lena remembered something her grandmother had once told her: the wind doesn't fight to stay the same. It dances with the world, moving through it with grace. It changes course without fear, knowing that change is part of life's rhythm. Lena closed her eyes, allowing the wind to surround her, to become a part of her. She could feel it in her chest, like a heartbeat in the air. The wind was never the same for long. One moment it was gentle, the next it was fierce. It twisted and turned, swirling through the valley, pushing the leaves and branches in its path. It had no fixed direction, no permanent shape. It was constantly shifting, evolving, adapting to its surroundings. Yet, it was always moving, always present. Lena took a deep breath and let the wind fill her lungs. She realized how much she had been resisting the natural flow of life. She had been so focused on staying in one place, on controlling the course of her future, that she had forgotten to trust in the changes. Life, like the wind, was not something that could be controlled. It was meant to be experienced, to be embraced in all its ever-changing forms. She thought of the moments she had been afraid to step into, the unknowns she had avoided because they felt too uncertain. But as she listened to the wind, it dawned on her that uncertainty was not something to fear. It was simply part of the dance of life. Just as the wind changed direction without hesitation, so too could she. Lena opened her eyes, and for the first time in a long while, she felt a sense of peace. The wind continued to blow, swirling around her, lifting the edges of her coat and ruffling her hair. She raised her arms slightly, as if to meet it, and for a moment, she imagined herself as part of the dance. Life, like the wind, would never stay still. It would always change, always evolve, always surprise her. And that was not something to fear. That was something to embrace. With a smile, Lena stepped away from the edge of the cliff and began to walk back down the winding path, the wind at her back, guiding her forward. She no longer felt the need to control the future. She understood now that, just like the wind, she was meant to move with the rhythm of life, fluid, free, and ever-changing. The wind had shown her that the beauty of life was in its constant flow, in the unpredictability of each new moment. And just like the wind, she would keep moving forward, trusting in the dance of change, wherever it would lead her. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you